Today, we're about to witness moments where the unforgiving power of the ocean, combined with human error and sheer bad luck, has led to some of the most unforgettable maritime disasters. Let's dive in! We begin with the ocean's raw fury. A deck mounted camera captures the moment a ship is pounded by relentless waves, tossed and shaken in the heart of the storm. It's a feeling of helplessness, like drifting on the edge between survival and disaster. A massive fire at sea turning nightmare into reality. Nearly 3,000 cars were being transported when flames suddenly erupted, engulfing the ship near a protected bird sanctuary off the coast of the Netherlands. Fears of a widespread environmental disaster quickly followed. The cause, a shocking level of negligence. The captain ignored critical safety procedures, turning the massive vessel into a ticking time bomb. In the legendary Drake Passage, known for its brutal storms, a cruise ship is caught in a vortex of violent winds. Passengers find themselves suspended between paradise and hell. A heart-stopping scene. A group of fishermen are forced to leap from their boat just moments before a speeding vessel crashes straight into it. 1 second later, and it could have been fatal. Chaos erupts at an Indonesian seaport. A runaway container ship slams into a giant crane, causing massive damage. Luckily, no one was hurt. Disaster after disaster. A Russian ship is hit by a violent storm. Gusts so strong they blow all 52 vehicles. It was carrying straight into the sea. Every blast of wind lands like a merciless blow. A small miscalculation with massive consequences. A container forklift topples into the sea during loading, all due to a critical technical error. The sea can split anything in two, even a massive cargo ship. The vessel broke apart after crashing into a reef during a storm, a brutal reminder of nature's unimaginable force. At the port of Buenos Aires, a moment no one saw coming. The cruise ship orchestra collides with the docked Pisia. No one was injured, but the property damage was immense.
No fuimos, y el policía se quedó en Buenos Aires. Se come el muelle allá, La concha de... No.
Fire at sea is the stuff of nightmares. A collision between a container ship and an oil tanker sparked a massive inferno, leaving both vessels engulfed in flames, damaged beyond all hope of repair. In Russian waters, carelessness strikes again. A cargo ship crashes into a docked vessel, causing serious damage all due to a simple navigation error. A heart-pounding moment. The crew watches helplessly as a massive ship barrels toward them. But thanks to a split-second reaction, disaster is narrowly avoided. In the Philippines, a small boat approaches the dock too fast, slams into the pier, and flips over. A man and a child manage to survive, but that moment is something they'll never forget. A tense situation. A container ship breaks free from its tow line and crashes into the dock, barely missing the tugboat crew working in its path. On a double-decker cruise boat, disaster strikes without warning. The vessel capsizes, sending over 100 passengers into panic. Rescue teams arrive just in time, but once again, questions about safety rise to the surface. A split-second collision between racing boats just inches away from disaster. One athlete reacts on instinct, and it's that reflex that saves them.
Look!
An offshore supply vessel is trapped in massive waves and brutal weather. The relentless rocking puts the crew in a fight for their lives. In the heart of storm season, the fishermen alongside Ibrahim Herry refuse to back down. They brave every crashing wave, defy the danger, and in the end, return home with pride in their hearts. And soon, a French fishing vessel is suspected of illegal fishing in the waters off the Faroe Islands. During its attempted escape, it collides with a patrol ship, sparking tension on the high seas. Howling winds, towering waves. The fishing boat tosses like a leaf in the open sea. Every crashing swell threatens to sweep it all away. A leisure cruise can quickly turn into a nightmare. On the deck of a tourist ship, passengers scream as a massive wave crashes straight in, bringing water, wind, and raw fear. The sea is beautiful, but it's also unforgiving. And sometimes, one single moment is all it takes to change everything. The ocean always hides danger beneath the surface. If you want to keep exploring these life and death moments at sea, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell so you won't miss the next heart-pounding story. See you next time. Welcome to Always Intense, where the ocean never forgives. In today's episode, brace yourself for another heart-pounding journey across the waves. From small boats struggling to stay afloat, to shocking collision, and even a terrifying shark attack. Get ready, because this storm is rougher than you think. Let's dive in. We begin with a small boat struggling through towering waves at sea. A journey where even the slightest misstep could lead to disaster. Each crashing wave is another test of courage. These waves look like they're trying to swallow the entire boat. The Sewol ferry tragedy devastated all of South Korea. Carrying hundreds of high school students to Jeju Island, the ship suddenly encountered disaster. Truly horrifying. In this clip, a barge drifts off course and slams into another vessel. Incidents like this often begin with just a few moments of the captain letting down his guard. In this terrifying scene, a small boat crashes straight into a rock face as violent waves crash all around. The impact throws a person into the water. We can only hope he knows how to swim. Guess what's about to happen? A shark suddenly approaches and attacks a tiny kayak. It's a tense and almost unbelievable situation.
Shark ran me! Holy...
What do you think they're doing out there right in the middle of the ocean's fury? When a major storm hits, ships are the first to brace against nature's wrath.
Yeah, we got a couple here.
This video was captured by a nearby crew as two massive cargo ships collided in one of Asia's busiest waterways. One ship had plenty of time and distance to react, but didn't slow down or change course. Was it a steering malfunction or a fatal decision from the control room? This is the moment the NMA grain carrier lost control and slammed into the Brazo Lago Bridge, the ship got wedged against the bridge's protective barrier, making it extremely difficult to pull free. After the incident, it spent 8 months in repair, with damages exceeding $15 million. This unbelievable scene happened near the Monstrous Islands, Trinidad. Heavy waves shifted the cargo of bricks aboard the Hine, causing the ship to lose balance. To avoid capsizing, the captain made a bold decision to steer the vessel straight onto shore. A risky move, but it saved the ship. Prepare for a terrifying moment as a massive lightning bolt strikes a cruise ship's funnel while docked in port. In a flash, the sky explodes. Scary, isn't it? In this alarming footage, a barge loses control and crashes into a bridge pillar. The impact sends the vessel drifting dangerously in heavy traffic. Let's explore the giants of the Polar Sea's massive icebreakers. First up is Canada's own the CCGS Henry Larsen, though not the biggest. This 93-metre-long icebreaker is incredibly powerful. Designed to navigate through thick Arctic ice, it features advanced navigation systems and labs for scientific research. With space for 37 people, it cruises at 16 knots. Though it's a light icebreaker, able to break ice up to 1 metre thick, its flexible design allows it to guide other ships, transport cargo, and carry out rescue missions. Impressive, right? Number 2, meet Odin from Sweden, a polar warrior built for both the Arctic and Antarctic. At 108 metres long and weighing 13,000 tonnes, Odin can break through ice 1 metre thick. It's a floating research base with helicopter pads, modern labs, and room for 80 scientists and crew. It moves through the frozen sea with 25,000 horsepower at 15 knots. Incredible. Number 3. Araon, the polar pride of South Korea. Stretching over 110 metres, it cuts through icy waters like it's no big deal, with a cruising speed of 15 knots. Araon can operate in ice up to 1 metre thick. But it's not just a research vessel, it also delivers critical supplies to scientific stations at both the Arctic and Antarctic, carrying everything from fuel and food to specialised equipment. You see, this isn't just an icebreaker, it's an unstoppable workhorse in the heart of a frozen wilderness. Number 4. Kapitan Klebnikov, Russia's frozen frontier warrior. This 122.5-metre ship was launched in 1981 for Soviet missions, but was later transformed into an expedition cruise ship. It now carries tourists to the Arctic and Antarctic, with onboard restaurants, libraries, a bar, and even a heated pool. Who says polar expeditions have to be harsh? Number 5. Yamal, the nuclear beast of the frozen frontier. Just one look at the shark face painted on its bow is enough to make you think twice. And yes, the legendary Yamal is a true symbol of Russian power in the icy Arctic. Stretching 150 metres long, This icebreaker is powered by nuclear energy, generating a mind-blowing 75,000 horsepower. Sounds like science fiction, it's real. Thanks to that power, Yamal can slice through ice up to 3 meters thick, something only a handful of icebreakers in the world can do. But it doesn't stop there. Yamal also supports scientific research, assists cargo ships, and even offers adventurous polar cruises to the top of the world. When the ocean rages, everything aboard becomes strangely fragile. And that's today's thrilling journey. The ocean never stops surprising us. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to like, subscribe to Always Intense, and turn on the notification bell so you won't miss the next wild wave. The sea can be calm, but it can also turn violent without warning, sweeping away everything in its path. In today's video, Always Intense invites you to witness the most dramatic moments ever captured on the open ocean. Let's dive right in. When the sea turns furious, massive waves crash down, turning large ferries and cruise ships into helpless toys. Every crash, every jolt is a brutal reminder out here. Humans are tiny and nature is king.
Oh, that was great.
A sudden storm erupts. The boat lurches violently, and tourists scream in panic. Probably the most unforgettable trip of their lives, but not in the way they'd hoped. Unbelievable, a waterspout appears out of nowhere, sucking a tiny boat into its deadly vortex. An extremely dangerous phenomenon. Take extreme caution when heading out to sea. An uninvited guest, this shark is both aggressive and bold. It charges in and tries to steal a freshly hooked tuna right from the fisherman's hands. Follow Always Intense for more heart-pounding moments like this. What a wild and dangerous situation. I'm not sure if that guy still enjoys fishing after this. Oh no, a massive barge convoy veers off course at Port O'Connor and crashes through the harbour. What a terrifying sight! This wasn't an accident, it was intentional. The CFL Innovator heads for shore on its final voyage. The place it will rest forever.
Stop, bro, stop! You look good. Sabihin na nihilid.
This boat is struggling to survive in rising waves, seemingly moments from being swallowed by the wrath of the storm. After such a violent crash, what's left behind wreckage, damage, and an expensive lesson learned.
Ne yapıyor ya? Ne yapacağız? Çarpıyor. Çarptı. Yapacak bir şey yok.
Pavaradero.
Ay, Dios.
Even experienced sailors and the modern ferry Red Falcon struggle to dock in these heavy winds and waves. One small mistake could turn routine docking into a full-blown disaster. This small boat suddenly charges into a forming waterspout, an intense moment teetering between terror and thrill. Thankfully, they made it out safely. Beyond storms, waterspouts pose another terrifying threat to boats, and this scene at South Fork Marina on Lake Laville, Ohio, proves just how dangerous they can be. Absolutely chilling. Oh no, what should have been a peaceful cruise almost turned into a nightmare. Thankfully, everyone was safe. Battling the storm alone. This massive ship is struggling to withstand the brutal force of gale winds. Total chaos at sea. Furious winds and crashing waves toss small boats around like leaves in a storm.
Line snapping, sails pulling out. This guy's got a good mooring. Yep.
In the next scene, a massive ship drifts uncontrollably, like a sea monster, then slams into shore without warning. A heart-stopping moment. Oh my god, this bull shark just leapt straight into the boat. The two men are left speechless, their fishing rod gone, and a 130-kilogram visitor flopped right in the middle of the deck. Look at that docked boat swaying violently under howling winds and crashing waves. This storm shows no mercy. Even firmly anchored, these boats continue to rock violently in the raging sea. Can you imagine what would happen if the anchor line snapped? A terrifying storm is raging. The camera captures small boats struggling in the blinding chaos. The sea roars like a giant beast, unleashing its fury on everything in its path.
Line snapping, sails pulling out. Yeah, I was.
Oh my gosh, this scene is truly heart-stopping. A small, lonely boat, completely surrounded by a menacing waterspout. The next shot shows another boat facing the same danger. It's a real nightmare out there.
Oh my gosh. They just broke their boat.
Oh my god.
That is so cool! Oh my god! That's so cool! That is so cool! Oh my god! Oh my god! That's so cool!
Oh no! That head-on crash into the dock completely smashed the bow of the ship. Accidents like this often happen because of navigation errors or braking systems failing to respond in time.
Ja.
You saw that the ship is going wild, almost like it's trying to climb over the other boats around it. Is there even time for anyone to react?
Oh no.
Tek çarpacak oraya. Oraya çarpacak oraya. Çarptı.
Oh my gosh, the storm hits and the anchored boats start rocking violently. It's like they're just waiting to be thrown right off the water. Each of these images is a vivid warning in the heart of a storm. Boats become terrifyingly fragile. Don't let overconfidence steer you straight into the danger zone. Seals, some of the ocean's most charming residents. They're gentle and adorable, but sometimes their surprise appearances can cause quite a bit of trouble.
I don't think this boat. Oh my gosh, it's so close to sinking. If that thing eats 3 more salmon, it's done for.
He's gonna get in the boat. Look at him. Oh my god! He's getting in the boat! Oh my god! Because they protect you. I'm gonna get protected now. Oh my lord!
What do you think? Should we start charging it a ticket every time it boards? It looks way too comfortable, like it's on vacation.
好乖哦，好漂亮哦，爱吃宝宝，好漂亮。
Can you even imagine it? A tornado over the open ocean and those tiny boats sitting right on its edge. The sail couldn't hold. Will this boat have enough strength to make it through the raging storm? Today's trip just got a whole lot more memorable thanks to the surprise visit from these unexpected little friends. Screaming didn't help the boat stubbornly, drove right up onto the shore like that was the plan all along. Another crash. This cruise ship couldn't stop in time and slammed right into the dock. Passengers must have been terrified. This ship is officially grounded. One small navigation error. And the result is exactly what you're seeing on screen. This ship is officially grounded. One small navigation error. And the result is exactly what you're seeing on screen. Sailing in conditions like this is extremely dangerous. Strong winds, huge waves, and limited visibility make every passing minute feel like a gamble with fate. You're looking at a modern Russian Navy patrol vessel designed to protect borders and key bases. It carries up to 8 crew members and is equipped with search and rescue gear, as well as unmanned underwater vehicles. With a top speed of 42 km/h, it's a compact yet powerful machine. Pretty impressive, right? And here's a fast response vessel built in Spain, designed to maximize speed, stability, and superior engine performance. It's the ideal choice for Coast Guard forces on maritime patrols, coastal surveillance, or urgent search and rescue missions. The Persian 54, a luxury yacht designed by Fulvio De Simone, has now become the hottest photo op spot. After running aground on a sandbar off Spalador Island, Spain, thanks to the captain for this truly unique pit stop. This small boat looks completely out of control. With collisions like these, there's not only a risk of damaging the hull, but also a real threat to everyone's safety nearby.
Dorothy, I got it. This is great.
On its way to Kolkata, the MTT Singapore nearly had a head-on collision with another vessel on the Hooghly River to avoid disaster. The captain quickly steered hard to the right, causing the ship to crash into the bank in a controlled but dramatic impact. These waves look absolutely stunning, don't they? But don't let their beauty fool you. They can sweep everything away in the blink of an eye.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
Did you get that on video?
Yeah, but oh my god, we gotta get out of here.
After all the chaos and breathless moments, the sea has finally returned to its calm, but the lessons it leaves behind remain. We've seen how even mankind's greatest creations can crumble before nature's fury. And yet, we've also witnessed unshakable courage and resilience. The ocean isn't just a place to survive, it's a powerful teacher. It reminds us to stay humble before nature, to prepare carefully, and to stay united and calm through any storm. Respect the sea. Understand its power and the challenges it brings. A safe journey isn't just luck, it's the result of preparation, bravery, and constant awareness. The ocean will always be there, vast, wild, mysterious, waiting for those bold enough to explore it and wise enough to respect it. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed exploring these incredible ships with us. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more amazing maritime content. Hello everyone, and welcome to Always Intense. In today's video, we're going to witness the uncontrollable power of the sea, from massive waves and fierce storms to breathtaking ship collisions. Are you ready? Let's dive in. An unexpected storm descends offshore. Waves rise like mountains. The ship pitches violently. Every step is a challenge for survival. The sound of splashing water and cracking steel makes you feel like you're right in the moment. And this is what fishermen and sailors must be ready to face every day. But they don't always have time to prepare. Just yesterday, the entire Pacific was rattled by a powerful 8.8 magnitude earthquake off the coast of Kamchatka. The shockwaves triggered urgent tsunami warnings across Japan, Hawaii, and the entire west coast of the United States. In Japan, more than 2 million people were evacuated while in Crescent City. California, over 100 vessels were forced to unmoor and scramble to escape the danger zone. The initial waves weren't massive, but it was the element of surprise. The vast area affected, and the looming fear of what might come next that sent coastal regions into a state of high alert. The ocean doesn't always give loud warnings. Sometimes it's calm until it suddenly isn't. And that's why what you're about to see isn't just a dramatic video, it's a glimpse of real-life scenarios that could happen again, anytime. The ocean can be beautiful, but it can also be terrifying. Amidst the fury of the North Sea, the oil rig stands firm like a steel fortress against the fierce waves. Amidst the rough waters, the ships look surprisingly small. A spectacular display of technology. that icebreaker is crushing colossal ice floes beneath its hull. Astonishingly powerful. The waves are colossal, but the courage is even greater. A bulk carrier sustains heavy damage, torn apart in a horrific collision. A passenger video captures the moment the Norwegian Sun cruise ship collides with a small ice floe near Hubbard Glacier, Alaska. This moment brings back terrifying memories of the Titanic. Just by looking, you can feel the intimidating size of this great white shark.
He's a monster, dude! Holy shit!
Oh, there it is! Oh my god!
With this shot, the boy in the front will likely carry a lifelong fear of the sea. You can't take your eyes off this colossal machine conquering the ocean. Anchoring in strong winds. This is a moment that requires perfect coordination and extensive experience. The ocean always carries two opposing sides on one hand, breathtaking, majestic beauty, and on the other, unpredictable savagery, waves surging as if to swallow everything, sudden storms leaving no time to react, and violent collisions happening in an instant. These are the realities that sailors, fishermen, and those who work at sea face every day. They don't always have a choice. When the ocean rages, every skill, every survival experience is put to the test. From anchoring in strong winds, maneuvering a ship amidst skyscraper-high waves, to making life or death decisions in mere seconds will require composure, courage, and a steel will. We watch these images on screen boats, swaying, ships losing control, steel hitting steel, water splashing everywhere it seems distant. But it's the real world happening out there, where tiny humans battle colossal nature. Whether it's a resilient oil rig in the North Sea or a cruise ship navigating icy waters, behind every movement lies vigilance, sweat, and the belief that they will return. Not everyone is born to belong to the sea. But if they choose this path, they always understand that the sea is not something to control, but something to respect. Because even a small mistake can cost a life. I hope this series of videos not only amazes you with dramatic moments, but also helps you understand more about the people who live amidst the waves. They are not legendary heroes. They are real people with ordinary hearts, but they choose to live where no one dares to go. And if there are times you feel small in this world, remember that there are people who stand strong every day in the middle of the ocean with just a boat, a map, and courage that never fades. Just look at these monstrous waves trying to swallow the bow of the ship. Even the slightest mistake could sink the entire vessel in seconds. Look at that massive waves are pounding the shore, roaring like they're about to sweep away everything in sight. This isn't for the faint of heart. Every wave slams the hull like it's trying to tear it apart. Towering waves crash down on the deck, a brutal reminder that the ocean never shows mercy. In the eye of the storm, this fragile vessel is risking everything against nature's fury. Would you dare set sail in conditions like this? This is the harsh reality fishermen and sailors face during storm season. Never underestimate the power of the sea. This rare phenomenon left coastal residents in South Africa speechless. A massive storm swept in a huge amount of sea foam, covering the entire beach in a thick, fluffy layer as if the shoreline had vanished. Oh, no. Looks like this ship is in trouble while docking. The hull just took a serious hit. Let's hope everyone is safe. Oh, no. Looks like this ship is in trouble while docking. The hull just took a serious hit. Let's hope everyone is safe. That scene sends chills down your spine. In this video, the chemical tanker Blue Star ran aground off the coast of Spain. 2 tugboats rushed in for a high-stakes rescue, and after a tense operation, the ship was safely towed back to port. A heart-stopping moment, a sudden waterspout formed right on the ocean's surface. Its violent swirling force could devour anything in its path. This massive vessel looks like a toy tossed around by angry seas. Every wave crash feels like a punch to the gut. Watching this, it's hard to believe humans are in control. Nature is clearly the one calling the shots. Those giant hailstones pounding the sea are insane. The 2 sisters are probably screaming out of both fear and excitement. What a once-in-a-lifetime experience!
Are you joking? That's it.
A rare and peaceful encounter between humans and a whale shark. So close, yet so calm. The ocean can be surprisingly gentle and magical. Mooring it may sound simple, just tying ropes to dock a ship. But in reality, it's one of the riskiest jobs in the maritime industry. Those who do this, called mooring men or dock workers, face deadly hazards with every shift. A single misstep could mean life or death. Imagine a 50,000-ton cargo ship drifting into port. The force from the vessel, waves, and wind puts immense pressure on the mooring lines. These lines are made of heavy-duty steel or synthetic fibre, but they can snap, and when they do, it's like a giant whip lashing at hundreds of kilometers per hour. One hit could instantly kill or cause devastating injuries. There have been tragic accidents where mooring lines suddenly broke due to extreme tension or improper handling. Victims didn't have time to react, suffering broken bones, head trauma, even death on the spot. What makes this job even more intense is that it often happens at night or during bad weather when ships need to dock urgently. In the cold, wind and rain, mooring workers must operate fast and with total precision. One small error could spell disaster for the entire docking process. always respect mooring zones. Never go near unless you're trained and authorized. Those massive lines can turn deadly without warning, and in that moment, no one can save you. In this clip, a small boat crashes into the USS Midway. The driver was arrested shortly after for operating while intoxicated. Have you ever seen how people in Bangladesh board boats? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. You're witnessing a landslide crashing into the sea. Nature is majestic but never shy about showing its terrifying side.
Back it up, back it up.
This is what happens when giant sheets of ice collapse into the ocean, sounding like thunder. Seawater sprays high, and the surface shakes violently.
Okay. Yes, ist nah. Okay, es gibt eine riesen Welle, Mann.
The ocean is a truly unique place. At times, it's peaceful and stunningly beautiful. But in just moments, it can turn violent and unpredictable. Giant waves, sudden whirlwinds, lightning strikes, or a small mistake can throw a vessel into life or death situations. We often think humans are advanced with big ships and powerful machines. But when faced with nature, we're still incredibly small. No matter how well we prepare, we can't control the weather or stop the waves. That's why we must always respect the sea and never underestimate it. As you've seen in this video, people working at sea face real dangers every day. From sailors and fishermen to mooring crews, they work hard and put their lives on the line. A single mistake could be fatal. That's not an exaggeration. It's the truth. We should understand and appreciate their jobs more. They're the ones who help ships dock safely, bring food from the sea to our tables, and brave the storms so life on land can be peaceful. The ocean isn't always calm. It can be breathtaking, but also terrifying. We can't control it, but we can choose to work and travel more carefully offshore. After watching, what are your thoughts? Have you ever experienced nature's raw power firsthand? Share your stories in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe to Always Intense, and hit the bell so you never miss out on our latest video.